Ah, son of a bitch. What the heck? I don't think it's going live at the right one for me.
Pour the shot, spirits rise. Vino, Dave, and Rob in disguise. Mix it up under haunted skies. Glasses clinking, ghostly cries. Shake it up, the ghouls get loud. Sipping potions in this crowd. Laughing jokes in cobweb shroud. Live stream chills, we're real proud. Drinking buddies, trick or treat. Cocktails flow, no retreat. Mix and stir with ghostly beat. Halloween, fun can't be beat. Yeah, Halloween, fun just can't be
All right.
Let's go,
Isn't
baby.
that fun? All right.
What you guys think of the intro? Let us know in the comments what you think of that.
Yeah, it's a fun intro. Yes, it's AI. It's still a fun intro.
So everybody, make sure you're on the Progress Bar Coach Vino's channel if you want to be in the chat. We got a nice crew so far. We got Sean, we got Iceman, we got Eric, we got Rob, Brazilian Rob. I like it. We got the Mount Rushmore of lives in our chat already, which is great.
Yeah, mine didn't pair to the right event, and I went to a different live. But I don't know, if you're on mine, you can go over to, if you want to be part of the chat, you can go over to Vino's channel. Otherwise, if you're on mine, just make sure you're on the right one, because the other one, I just deleted it, but it'll just be sitting there because it's not paired to it. It's kind of annoying. Restream's got this. I was not able to choose the right event, and I was just hoping it would, properly.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you in the house, bro. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Mike, if you're, if you ever want to join, if you want to join us, go right ahead and click that link in Discord. But happy to have you in the chat also.
All right, so real quick, Matt, what are we doing today, Rob? What the hell are we doing for Hollow freaking Ween?
Which is a week away, isn't it?
A week away.
What? A little more than a week, I guess. But we are going to be making some cocktails because this is primarily a cocktail show. We're doing some dark spirits today. So grab
get it, dark spirits. Come on,
your Gosling's rum or whatever you got.
Do the applause emoji in the chat for dark spirits, guys. That was Vino's idea.
I actually made a black vodka. I don't know if that counts, but
it's dark and it's a spirit.
It's dark.
Hey,
it's dark.
Damo's in the house. What's up, Damo?
Damo checking in. But on top of that, we're going to be doing our regular bracket fights that we've been doing for the past few sessions of this. But we're not ranking movies; we're ranking monsters. So we're ranking the best movie monsters, but not necessarily tied to specific films, but the monster in general. So, like for instance, King Kong is on the list, but we're not specifically linking him to one specific iteration of King Kong. It's just King Kong in general.
Yes.
So whether it's big CGI monster or guy in a suit, it's.
I didn't see the people who's in it yet. Is it like guy with a mask, it could be anywhere from Godzilla.
It's Jason's not on the list because I was distinguishing. It was really hard to make this list. I'm distinguishing like slashers from monsters. So your Michael Myers, your Jason, your Ghostface. They're not monsters.
No Freddy Krueger. No Freddy Krueger.
He was like on the wall, but no, he did not make the cut. He's more of a slasher, even though yes, he has more of a paranormal aspect to him. He was leaning on side of slasher killer,
I see.
as opposed to like we've got things like we've got King Kong, we've got Creature from the Black Lagoon, we got the Blob. That's a freaking monster.
Hey Rob, real quick, can you put the chat up? Could you put the chat overlay so I can see?
Yeah, let's put the chat on. Let's do that.
Also, guys,
there we are.
David's not going to be joining us. He might pop in, but probably not. He just had a grandkid, so he's in the hospital with the baby. So I really doubt that he'll be here.
Yeah, he's got a few of the priorities tonight.
So Eric wants to know if his wife ranks as one of his ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Let's make that distinction.
Hey Eric, if she's not with you anymore, she's a hell of a monster. That's what I say.
There we go.
Hey Mike, listen, thanks for just being in the chat with us, Mike. Don't worry about jumping on camera. We appreciate you being on.
Yeah, no worries. Absolutely.
So knowing the distinction that you made, what is everyone's favorite monster? What was their favorite monster? I mean, if we're talking that, mine is King Kong. I love King Kong.
King Kong's pretty badass.
And I also love Godzilla. I love them both, actually.
I also made a distinction of it's got to be. It's hard. There's almost like a few exceptions, but it still has to be monster. At least either attached to more of a horror genre or not. Like I didn't include the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. You know,
that's different. That's different. That's sci-fi almost. All right, you know what? We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see this list because I feel like I don't know what to expect.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some disagreements,
but we're gonna have the Smurfs on there because they're blue and scary.
Technically.
Yeah, so
The Mummy and Frankenstein.
Says, The Mummy and Frankenstein, those are good. So those count?
Those are on the list.
All right, so then, so if that's the case, my favorite is Dracula. Does he count?
Dracula's on the list.
All right, so Dracula is my favorite monster then, if that's the case.
So, and let's make the distinction that it is, in fact, Frankenstein's monster, not Frankenstein himself. Let's actually.
Oh man!
Oh, we got to vote for Godzilla.
God, I love God.
So if your favorite. I will say my favorite, and it is absolutely on the list, is one of the first ones I put on the list. Absolute favorite is the Xenomorph from Aliens. I mean, that is just the perfect monster design. Yeah. It's creepy. It's bug-like. It's intelligent, but still, yeah.
Is
Predator's on the list. Predator's on the list. He's badass. Yeah.
Predator's badass as hell.
We got some ones that are.
I like the classic monsters.
Yeah, classic monsters are great. There's some of the newer ones. There's some funny ones, a couple funny ones, and it should be a fun list to go through.
Cool. So in the chat, what was your favorite Halloween costume growing up? What was a Halloween costume that you absolutely loved as a kid that you were able to get or wear? I love that. I grew up like I was dirt poor, dude. So I had the worst costumes. I was Dracula for like 10 years in a row because they just only got me white paint to put on my face. You know what I'm saying? It was the worst. But I do love Dracula. So I mean, I'm not.
Dracula's a great. You know what I find kind of funny, and
I was more like Dracula.
Something that they always added to the Dracula costume, and I think it dates back to one of the. It wasn't Christopher Lee's Dracula. Who's the other guy that played Dracula a lot?
Boris Karloff, whatever.
I think it
the
might
original,
have been.
the original one.
But for some reason, because they wanted to make him like an aristocrat or whatever, he always wears this like red medallion. Yes, now it's like in every like Halloween costume they always have, and to me I'm always like, what's that for? What did he win an award before?
Well, it might have been something of the time that we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I think the best Dracula movie, or the best Dracula at least, is definitely Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker's, yeah. Oh,
yeah. What's his name?
Gary Oldman.
Oh my God, that he was.
He just got knighted recently. He's one of my favorite actors. He's
Oh,
probably
did he? Oh, I love Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I didn't know he got knighted.
yeah, just recently. He's now Sir Gary
Cool,
Oldman.
cool.
Yeah, him and Anthony Hopkins are two of my all-time favorite actors.
All right, so let's see.
Phenomenal.
Rob, let's see. Matt says his Ghostbuster costume. That's I used to love Ghostbuster. That's an
Yeah.
awesome one.
I actually was contemplating. I might save it for next year, but contemplating doing the Ghostbusters because Spirit Halloween has like it's not cheap though. It's like almost like $200, but they have the deluxe, the deluxe backpack.
Oh, wow.
That's like full size. It's got the lights. It makes noise. It's got the whole like what's the gun called again? You got a special name for it.
Don't cross the waves.
Yeah, don't cross the streams.
Proton pack. No, proton pack is what they.
It's called the proton pack, but it's got a
The proton pack is, I think, was the thing
that's on their back. No, I think that's what they have on their back. I think it's the proton pack, but then it's called. I don't know. Everything has a name.
Matt, you know, he had the costume growing up. Let's see.
Show us some Ghostbuster lore here, guys. Come on.
Wait, so Sean, were you the Headless Horseman, or did you like the Headless Horseman? Bela Lugosi.
Yeah. So he had the original. They just there was no kind of reason behind other than the costume department decided to give him this cool medallion, and it just stuck afterwards. And like every iteration afterwards, and all the Halloween costumes have that red medallion, which is kind of funny because it doesn't really mean anything.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, Boris Karloff was actually Frankenstein, right?
Possibly, yeah. I'm not.
I think he might have been the original Frankenstein. Yeah. Let's see.
The monster or the doctor?
Monster.
Okay.
This is hysterical. Eric says that his dad dressed him up as an IRS agent when he was 10.
That's funny.
I would have been so mad if I was a kid dressed up as an IRS agent.
That is funny.
The Sir Anthony Hopkins. I thought I saw another one here. Oh, so Sean was the Headless Horseman. That's a
Headless Horseman. I did not. That was in my opinion, an underrated movie. The version with I think it was Johnny Depp was in it.
That's a good one.
I just know that Christopher Walken was the horseman at the end when he gets his head back. And that was just an awesome cameo because Christopher Walken's, I don't even think he has a line. He just kind of snarls, but he's just awesome. And actually, Ray Park, who plays Darth Maul, was the stunt actor for the Horseman. So when he was chopping people's heads off and doing all these cool moves, that was freaking Darth Maul.
Oh, Mike was a stormtrooper. That's a dope one. Stormtroopers
are great. I remember my dad bought me. He got it like secondhand, like he randomly found it like a garage sale, but it was a Darth Vader helmet, one of the like original Darth Vader, but like not just the face mask. It was like the full helmet with the two piece. And he got me that, but that was the only part of the costume I had. So my mom made a cape, and then I just wore black, and I made my best kind of like chest plate thing, and the rest was all just handmade. And my lightsaber was literally just a stick painted red. But it was hilarious because like I looked more like, because I was so young and the helmet was so huge, I looked more like Dark Helmet from Spaceballs because the helmet was like massive.
That's awesome. That's a great costume too to be him. I would love that. Listen,
Yeah.
Why don't we make our first drinks? So we can get that first bracket out the way. I'm happy to start. Or do you want to start?
Yeah, you can start. Let me just get the
Osamduro Sano Staffa.
Nope. The other one?
Yeah, there you go. All right, so today the theme, guys, is we're gonna make dark cocktails using dark spirits. Feel free to join us at home. If you're not drinking what we're drinking, what are you drinking? Let us know down in the chat what are you guys drinking, okay? So I'm gonna use dark rum for both my cocktails. I'm gonna be using Diplomatico. I never really cracked this bottle open much, so I'm looking forward to actually popping off.
No,
Now Rob's going to be using his black vodka. He went really dark.
Yeah.
He went
It's kind of
all-
neat. And I actually just released a video on it today. I mean, it's not that there's much of a recipe for it because it's literally just vodka and black coloring. But then I made which is the second drink I'll make tonight is the lemon drop martini, but with the black vodka. So it's a nice kind of Halloween twist on that one.
Nice. Do you taste the black? What's it called?
No, it's literally just coloring. So that was and I did some research. I mean, it was the black vodka was first created in the late '90s by a British brand of vodka, and the idea was that to give bartenders kind of a creative license to make dark drinks without altering the flavor. Because if you want to make if you want to make a black drink, you either have to make it Amaro based or coffee liqueur based. Like you have to make it a certain flavor. But if you want to make it black but not alter the flavor, then this was a way to do it.
All right.
Yeah, to pay the candy tax. That's funny. Trick or treating as a friggin' IRS agent.
Hey, that's a great way to start the evening, Eric.
I just imagine a kid just being just annoyed. Like every parent would find that costume hilarious. Every kid would be like, really? This sucks.
So let's see. Iceman is drinking water today. That sounds good to me. Let's see what do we got. Rob
Water.
is having some cast strength Knobs Creek. Nice, like that.
Nice.
Very nice. I used to drink a lot of Knobs Creek, man. That was my bourbon for a while, for a few years.
Oh, sherry.
So I find myself drawn to these rum and Amaro cocktails lately. I don't know. It's a really great combination.
So that's why you chose dark spirits. You just wanted to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I just came across a few of them recently, and I'm like, oh shit, I like this. So I found these two, which I hadn't tried yet. So I'm like, we're doing it for the laugh. We're doing it live.
All right. How's that?
Smells nice.
You almost had a Borat thing going there. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. That's delicious. That's delicious. So good. So good. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Very nice. What do you got? What do you got, Rob?
I will be making the Black Betty, which for some reason I think I've made on a live before, but it worked with our theme. So we're doing an ounce of dark rum, ounce of Fernet, and an ounce of Montenegro, and then a half ounce of sherry. And it did not specify the kind of sherry, but I'm thinking because we've got some Amaros in there, we're going to go with a sweet sherry. So I've got some Pedro Jimenez here.
That is a dark spirit. That's a dark cocktail. That's for sure. So,
right.
Oh man, Eric says that he has a ton of candy and he's got the big candy bars. Gosh, like that's the house I wish I knocked on when I was a kid.
I've always wanted to do that. I think one of these years, not this year, but I'm going to be that house. The problem is once you do that, then you're known as that house, so you got to keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're gonna start getting egged and whatnot.
Yeah, if 1 year you don't do it, the kids are gonna know and they're gonna be like, "Hey, let's egg this house," because they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Sean, I'm sorry, Sean. I just pissed off Sean because he says stop using Amaros I don't have. What am I supposed to do? Send me what you have and I'll make sure.
Ramazzotti. I haven't seen Ramazzotti in a long time.
Was that?
There was Ramazzotti a long time ago, but I was fairly new to Amaros, so I didn't get one, and I haven't seen it since. So I'm kicking myself over it.
It's really good. It literally tastes like Coke, dude, like Coke syrup.
I find that's kind of what
with a little extra herbal essence.
That's kind of how I describe the Zucca. Zucca is a kind of a Coke.
Yes.
It's supposed to be it's a rhubarb roast, so it's just a rhubarb based, but I don't get rhubarb from it. But to me, it tastes like Coke syrup.
Iceman says they put up a sign saying our neighbors have the good candy. That's hysterical.
I'm kind of disappointed in since I moved here. Our street is kind of an older street, so all our neighbors, their kids have already moved out. But yeah, it's kind of lame at Halloween. We have to go further with the kids.
In the chat, what is your favorite candy bar? What's your favorite candy bar? If you get this candy bar on Halloween, you will love that neighbor for the rest of your life. I'm a big Snickers guy. I love Snickers, man.
I like Snickers and Mars bar. You guys don't have Mars bar in the US,
Oh
do
yeah,
you?
we have Mars bars. Yeah.
You have Mars bar? I thought that was a Canadian thing. Twix I like as well.
Twix are good. They're all good. I like Twix, but it's not a bar. But my favorite chocolate thing like that is M&M peanuts.
Yeah, M&M peanuts trumps the regular M&Ms so much.
It's actually not even in the same stratosphere.
It's not. It's totally not.
Yeah. But
in fact,
if you gave me a bucket of peanut M&Ms, I'll give you back the empty bucket.
Oh yeah, they're dangerous. It's actually interesting because my favorite box of Halloween candy, like the mix of little candies, every year it's the one that has Mars, Snickers, Twix, peanut M&M, and regular M&M. But my family would always finish, and the only thing left would be the regular M&Ms. This year they changed the branding on it, and it's the same bars, but they removed the regular M&Ms.
Oh,
so
I
think everyone was not eating the M&Ms, and they realized
they finally did some research here, man. Jeez.
I was like, wow, we're not the only ones.
Oh, my man B Rock is in the house. What's up, B Rock?
Who's that?
He's our Instagram pal.
Ah, nice.
He's a lunch break.
Right.
Let's see.
Cheers,
Reese's,
everyone.
Oh, Reese's are fire too, dude. Reese's are fire. Matt says Reese's.
Okay.
Eric says Baby Ruth or Snickers. Baby Ruth is one of those that you don't hear about that really.
That's one we don't have here. I know of it. I don't know what it tastes like. This is so good. I think the PX is definitely the way to go. It needs that little extra sweetness. I think if it was a dry sherry, it would it'd be unbalanced.
This is fantastic.
There's a lot going on there, like the Montenegro, the Fernet, the rum, the sherry.
Rob, I know you love your stirred cocktails. I think you'll love this one, Rob. Brazilian Rob.
All right.
Baby Ruth. Sean says Twix. Twix is another banger. Matt's like the peanuts are so damn good in M&Ms. It's not even funny. Yeah, Three Musketeers. Nothing going for it. Pour Three Musketeers. I like nougat.
All right, how are we gonna do this?
All right. See, so B Rock says Reese's. Now Reese's peanut butter cups or Reese's candy, the little ones. What are those called? Reese's Pieces. No, ET. Remember the ET ones? Reese's. I don't know if he actually says.
Some people apparently pronounce it Reese's, which I find just offensive.
Reese's.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot recently. People call it Reese's, and I'm like, you just don't know.
The world's upside down. Don't listen to people.
If you're calling it Reese's, you just can't speak properly.
You're the problem.
Exactly. All right. Well, if you want to start our bracket fight
let's say, Damo, thanks for stopping by. Damo, always a pleasure to see you, pal.
Of course, always.
All right,
Cheers,
so listen,
Damo.
guys, we're gonna start the bracket. Me and Rob are gonna make our opinions known, but you guys ultimately make the decision. We'll be the tiebreaker if necessary. So the Wolfman or Dracula. I mean, for me, it's Dracula every day, twice on Sunday.
It's got to be Dracula. I mean, Wolfman's pretty awesome. It sucks that like
this is a good matchup for the start. That's a tough.
It sucks that we have a good a hard matchup like that right off the bat because that is those are two big contenders.
Because Wolfman beats a whole bunch of other people.
Mm-hmm. But it's the way the bracket works.
That's it. We can't. That's live. That's live, guys.
That's live.
So what do we got? We got pumpkins are the best. Blah 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 blah. Way back. All right, we got one for Wolfman. Dracula. Dracula. Sorry, Sean. Sean's got a beard, so I think that's why he picked Wolfman.
I did like
a kinship.
Who's the one I say recent? It's already like 10 years old, but was it Benicio del Toro that played the Wolfman? And I think Anthony Hopkins was in the film. That was a good one.
Van Kilmer, not Van Kilmer. Yeah, Van Kilmer. I think he was Van Kilmer.
He was Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
He was Val Kilmer.
What's in this drink? What's in this thing? No.
Blaming the drink.
Yes.
All right.
He was Van Helsing. He was Van Helsing, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Dracula's got this one.
Let's go Dracula. All right. So we got Pazuzu, who is the demon who possesses in The Exorcist.
Oh,
and
I didn't know that.
That's the name of the demon who possesses the little girl in The Exorcist. And then the Graboids, which the Graboids are the things from Tremors. Yeah.
If that's the guy from Exorcist, Exorcist is unbelievable.
I think it's got to be Exorcist, although Graboids, the first Tremors, the rest are kind of garbage. Tremors is great, but the first Tremors is probably my favorite Kevin Bacon movie.
Yeah,
you can't go against The Exorcist. Exorcist is fantastic.
That possession is unbelievable.
Yeah, that was.
What do you guys think? So we're talking about the spirit from The Exorcist, the demon, I guess, and Tremors.
Graboids. You don't have ready, but you have this. But these are monsters. I guess Freddy is. Yeah, Freddy was hard because even though he's more of a paranormal force, his films are more slasher like. So we'll have maybe next year we'll do best slashers or something.
Yeah,
and then we can do
I see where you're going with it. I see it. Freddy is kind of a weird in between because he is paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Pazuzu's got this one.
Yeah, I go Pazuzu, but Sean makes a good point.
I never knew that he looked like that. How'd you where'd you learn that?
It's when during one of the pivotal scenes where they're trying to exercise, or actually it might be at the beginning, and it's almost like a little quick flash, like the whole screen goes, and you see the face for like a split second.
Oh wow! I gotta watch that. I love exorcism movies, like Emily Rose and all those. Oh man, I love that stuff.
Emily Rose is
it's a true story.
Such a good film. It's such a good film because one, it's a great horror movie, but two, it's also a good courtroom drama, which I love. It really blends the two genres because you literally my wife loves courtroom movies and but she doesn't like horror movies, so we watched it, but we had to skip or she would just do this during the scary parts. She's like, okay, tell me when it's over.
You ever watch? Right. You ever listen to the recordings of the actual?
I think I may have a long time ago of the actual
stuff, man. Freaky stuff. All right, let's go. We got Pazuzu. Got this one.
Pazuzu. All right, Gilman from the Black Lagoon and the monsters from The Mist.
These are.
I think I'm going to give it to.
Silly.
I'm going to give it to Gilman. He's silly, but he's cult classic. The Mist was a fine movie. It wasn't a great movie.
And he also sounds like a Seinfeld character. Gilman.
Gilman.
Hello,
Gilman.
That would be great. They should do a horror movie Seinfeld.
He also what I like about that is that he also reminds me of the style of aliens from the original Star Trek. like the
I never watched Star Trek, so yeah, okay.
What's the? No, you know. Yeah, everyone's going Gilman. Oh, Mike's going The Mist.
Mike's going Mist.
You know what is crazy about The Mist, and I don't know if I should ruin the ending. Should I ruin the ending? I mean, it's not like it's a new film. It's 2007.
Yeah, it's not like they're ruining the ending of Dracula.
So, like everyone's dying from these mist creatures or whatever, and at the very end, he's in the car with like his I think it's like his wife and her kid, or like his girlfriend and her kid and some other guy, and they come to the decision he's got like a gun and he's just going to shoot them all and then he'll shoot himself. And because all these monsters are coming and they're like, there's nowhere left to go. And he does, and he kills them. And then as soon as he kills them, the military shows up and are like, okay, we're taking care of everything. Yeah. And so he's just like, I just killed
like
everyone.
That's like a Twilight Zone ending.
Yeah, it's got a crazy ending like that, but the film itself is like, yeah, it's this. That is, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a Stephen King story, is it?
It might be. It sounds like it is.
But that's those kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the weird creatures like that. Like I like monsters, but I'm sure why not. Is that a sure why not to spoil it, or a sure why not to?
Is it Stephen King? Is the best monster, maybe not the best movie. All right, so I think we got
Gilman going for Gilman. Yeah, Gilman. All right, well, this is a tough one.
I mean,
I gotta go Xenomorph.
I'm gonna go.
I gotta go Xenomorph. I gotta go Xenomorph.
I'm interested to see where this one goes. Actually, this could
to
be
me the Xenomorph is just the greatest creature design in movie history.
Man, dude, imagine like the idea of the Wolfman and Frankenstein's monster losing in the first round.
I know, eh?
It's pretty wild stuff.
There can only be one. It's too bad because while the Xenomorph 100%.
Matt is pissed off. Sorry, Matt.
Why is he mad?
Because the choice, he probably doesn't know which one to pick.
We got some votes for Frankenstein though.
Oh yeah, I think
you guys cannot kill Xenomorph in the first round. Come on,
dude, he's freaking Frankenstein's monster, man.
I know. He's so iconic.
New one with what's
that should be interesting, eh?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think, right? Netflix made it.
I just saw. I don't know. I just saw the trailer, and they don't show much in the trailer, but
Netflix movie with forget the guy's name. Forget his name. Star Wars guy. The guy from Star Wars.
It's true. Since Disney acquired the rights to Alien, the Xenomorph Queen is now a Disney princess or a Disney queen.
All right, so Rob went Frankenstein.
Sorry, but nothing beats classic. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Rob, I gotta tell you, brother, it's not looking good for
I know. It's not looking good for my ex-loved aliens. Can't do it. Well, I suppose there's that. All right. I feel horrible.
Yeah, there's no way Xenomorph comes back from this.
All right. Frankenstein it is. Sorry, Zeno. I still love you. All right. Brundlefly or the shark from Jaws?
Ooh, this is a good one too, though, man.
I got to go Brundlefly, mainly because the shark made the list because Jaws is classic, but to me, it's not really a monster. It doesn't have that supernatural element. I had trouble adding it to the list, but like every list I found online of like top movie monsters, Jaws was there, so I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, because technically he's just an angry shark.
Yeah, basically. But to me, since Brundlefly, the Fly is a fantastic movie, and Jeff Goldblum is amazing. And I mean, just look at that thing.
Yeah, but Jaws is also an amazing movie.
It is. They're both amazing.
I don't know. I may restrain. I may have to do tiebreaker on this one. I'm gonna refrain until I see what people say.
All right, I'm going Brundlefly, guys. What do you got? The shark. We got one vote for shark. I won't be mad in any direction for this one though, because they're both great.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jaws does show up in multiple movies, so he's
got a supernatural element. He also apparently has the power to summon tornadoes with some of his brethren inside.
It's so weird how that became a cult thing.
I know. Hey, what are they? Where are they at now? They're like
I don't know.
Sharknado
Last time I checked,
5
it
or
was like
6.
3. Yeah, last time I checked.
I think
it was 3,
I
but
think
know
they
it's
literally
moving.
went to space in the last one. Like it's Sharknadoes in space or something
so
stupid
weird.
like that. Which is
Yeah,
it's almost,
I think
that seems to be the it's like the inevitable conclusion of these long franchises that kind of get silly. They always end up in space. Jason in space, Freddy in space.
Yes,
Like
that's right.
Inevitably
Jason
go to
X?
space.
Right, Jason X was going to space.
Yeah, like
So
they
I think-
inevitably just go to space.
I'm pretty sure Jaws won this one, bro.
Jaws, okay. I agree with Rob. I agree with you, but we're gonna give it to Jaws.
You know, you just can't put him out there and expect people to vote for him. You know.
The Blob or Trantor the Troll from Ernest Scared Stupid.
I mean, it's Ernest, dude. I always vote Ernest.
Ernest, I mean, and that even though it's a comedy, when I was young and I saw that troll like gave me nightmares. Like even though it was a comedy Ernest movie, that freaking troll was so well designed and so creepy. The Blob is a classic, but I'm gonna give it to Trantor.
Do you remember the movie Trolls? The actual movie Trolls? Those guys are freaky, bro.
They were freaky. That troll, I think it's Trolls 2 that has that famous line that like the worst acting in the world, where the guy's like, "Oh my God, they're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my God."
That's hysterical. I've never seen that clip. I gotta see that.
If you go look it up, go look Trolls 2, oh my God, and you'll see the line. It's so bad.
I never even knew they made a sequel to that movie. I remember the first one though. That was pretty scary as a kid.
So we got 2 votes for Trantor, 3 votes for Ernest, and 2 votes for Blob.
So Iceman says the Blob was filmed right next to where he lives.
Oh, nice.
Nice. What's that?
Oh, he's going for the
flying
troll,
monkeys.
The flying monkeys.
If the shark is a monster, how about the Twister and the Wizard of Oz? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
There's a lot of other monsters that could have made the list, but this is what I went with.
This is the things you get yourself into when you make these lists.
That's right. I mean, I have to for these brackets, I choose 32. I could easily make it like 64, but then we'd be here for like another hour.
Yeah, we'd be here for a while. It'd be a marathon. So Mike says he's not seen either movie, but he chose 2 more than once.
Troll 2. More than. So you're quite familiar with that line then. Oh my God.
That's probably why you saw it in the first place.
Yeah.
A lot of times you see these memes and you go online to see what they're all about.
Let's not forget that
the alien that goes down and he peeks his head out. There's that, you know what I'm talking about? Isn't he like the little boy is on a wheelchair and he like falls down the cliff? It's a famous skit that I don't know. Movie clip. It's a kid on a wheelchair and he's like from the 80s and he falls down a cliff and then like a little alien pops out of his head like this. I think it's like Mac and Me or something. Like that.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with the alien. Like I don't remember that scene per se, but the Mac and Me alien, I'm familiar with that. Jaws killed the witch. I think Trantor is winning this one. Remember, Trantor was killed by milk. Actually, no, he wasn't. But snakes. Well, we have to. We should do a best memes. We should do a best Sam Jackson movie.
Like oh, Sam Jackson.
Best Sam Jackson movie, but only include like the really B movie ones, like Snakes on a Plane. No, don't include the good movies.
Or we do like a accounting thing with him, like his commentaries, curses.
Yeah. I am sick of these motherfucking. All right, are we going Trantor?
Yeah, Trantor won this one.
Trantor. Okay, Emotep, the Mummy from the Mummy franchise, or Dren from Splice. I'm going to give it to the Mummy, but Dren was, if you've seen that movie Splice, she was creepy as fuck. Like there's something very unnerving, very unnerving because she's not like grotesque, you know. She looks almost human. She looks very human, but there's something just off, and then it just gets worse and worse as she evolves. But it was a good film. I enjoyed that one.
You're not sure if she's like hot or not. You're like,
Yeah,
weird?
you're like,
Am I weird?
not sure if I'm liking this or not.
I think I'm just gonna pause
Am I,
this
am
right
I,
here.
am I into this or is this creepy?
Why am I hoping for a sequel?
But
Let's see.
it is an interesting twist
the concept. Yeah.
the concept that then Hollywood's been doing that a lot. If you look at older films, when they had especially female villains, they made them grotesque. And then in more recent modern films, you have a female villain, they actually make them more attractive, and it's more creepy that way, because you're like, when you see like the Wicked Witch and she's got a bunch of warts, you're like right away you're like, evil. But if you see a beautiful woman who's the villain, you're like, well, is she good or bad? Like, I don't know. Like like a good example.
But you also find yourself saying like, would I?
Yeah.
You like, would I?
Well, and a good example is Clash of the Titans. The original Clash of the Titans, when you see Medusa, she looks grotesque with the snake. She's very grotesque. But then in the remake from 10 years ago, again, very beautiful woman until you see the snakes and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I've seen a couple films recently where the bad girl was like hot, and then like something came out of her ass and killed the guy, and you're like, whoa. Might be worth it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to find out.
I think Imhotep is I love the original Mummy. The sequels were not as good, but that original film is fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually
with Brendan Fraser.
It's a phenomenal movie, actually. It's up there with the Indiana Joneses, if you're gonna be honest. It's that good. Yeah.
And then The Rock ruins it after that.
But he was in the first one though?
No, he's in the second one. He's the
I was gonna say, all right, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He ruins it for the second one. Who is he playing? He's the Scorpion King. That's right.
Yeah. Scorpion King.
Yeah. All right, Imhotep.
Yeah, so we're going with the Imhotep.
Pumpkinhead or Valak, the nun.
I like Pumpkinhead.
I don't think I've seen Pumpkinhead.
I don't know if I saw Valak, but that one it looks cool.
The nun is creepy as shit. Pumpkinhead, I don't know. I feel have I seen that? I feel like he should look like more of a pumpkin. With a name like Pumpkinhead. He does have a big ass head, but I'm expecting more of like a jack-o'-lantern kind of creepy thing.
Yeah. Let's see. This was tough, guy. I have a feeling a lot of people didn't see either one of these guys. So just vote which one looks creepier. That'll work. All right, so we got one vote. B-Rock says Pumpkinhead.
One vote for Pumpkinhead.
Mike says he looks dope, so I'm picking Pumpkinhead. Iceman, Pumpkinhead. Yeah, Pumpkinhead just looks dope, but he is actually a pretty dope character. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's running away with this one.
Yeah, I think Pumpkinhead wins this one. Pumpkinhead. All right, let's go for it. All right, we're on to round 2. Dracula and Pazuzu.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to go Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula.
But Pazuzu is pretty awesome, too.
Pazuzu's up there, dude, but it would have been almost harder for me if it was actually Linda Blair.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Tom Cruise Mummy. I didn't hear good things. What ruins it for me? The sad part to me is that, like, I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. I didn't really care for the film, but it's the fact that they were trying to ignite a cinematic universe. They were calling it the Dark Universe, and it was going to include all the classic monsters: Frankenstein, Dracula. They had what was his what's his name who's the actor from Gladiator? Russell Crowe was playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They were including a lot. They were going to build this dark universe. I think they had already contracted Angelina Jolie for Bride of Frankenstein, but then the movie. And
what was this?
Shit.
What was this? It was a monster movie.
Well, it was the Mummy with Tom Cruise.
Why would they do that? That's weird.
Well, yeah. Well, it was so he wasn't the Mummy, but he was a character in the film, whatever. But in the film, Russell Crowe was in there playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So they were kind of planting the seeds because this was like right at the height of Marvel. So it was everyone was trying to build a cinematic universe like Marvel. So they wanted to build they were calling it the Dark Universe, and they had plans to make
cool though.
Yeah, it would have been awesome because they had planned to do all these classic monsters in one shared universe, but the movie was shit. So that's the problem is now all these film studios, they want so much to do what Marvel did that they're thinking ahead in like they're mapping out 20 films. And it's like, okay, but make sure that the first one you release, make sure it's good. Otherwise, no one's gonna do the rest, right?
All right, so let's see. So I think I've never seen this movie, Dark Harvest, but B-Rock says it's basically like Pumpkinhead.
I think Dracula takes this one.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Dracula. Gilman or Frankenstein? Yeah. I think it's got to be Frank.
I mean, let's just.
Is anyone not choosing Frank?
So we're gonna have Dracula versus Frankenstein problem.
Shark or Trantor? I'm gonna go Trantor again, but it's probably gonna be Shark.
Yeah, it's gonna be Shark. Dude, Shark beat the Fly. I think he's gonna beat the Troll.
That's true. He did beat the Fly. So, all right, Sharky boy. Emotep, gotta go mommy on this one.
Yeah, Emotep's gonna win this one too, probably. All right, so now we're getting down to Dracula versus Frankenstein.
No, this is like.
Now I'm gonna go Dracula though, but I'm gonna
go Drac as fuck. I'm gonna go Drac as well, but yeah.
You ever see De Niro's Frankenstein, Master?
No, De Niro.
Yeah,
he played the
monster?
Actually
pretty good. Yeah, he played Frankenstein's monster. It's actually pretty good. All right, guys. This is the hard one. So we need you guys to help us out here.
Yeah. I think they're delayed a bit. People are still voting mummy. We went too fast.
All right, it caught up. Iceman goes Frankenstein.
Drac.
Mike says Drac.
Yeah, we got 2 for Drac.
B-Rock says Drac. Rob says Drac. Oof. Yeah,
I think Drac's taking it.
Show you how popular Dracula is. He's so popular, man.
It's iconic.
You know what's a great was a great vampire franchise? What's the one with that girl? She's gorgeous. Oh man! And they fight the wolves, the werewolves. Beautiful brunette girl. Guys, in the comments, it was a pretty recent franchise where the vampires fight the werewolves.
Oh, Twilight?
No,
Twilight?
No, not Twilight.
Yeah. Underworld.
Underworld, yeah. I like those, man. Those are good.
You fucking talking about Twilight?
No. The first two were good. I think the third one maybe got lost its way.
Yeah, because what's her name? The actress, she left for the third one, and then she came back later on. Mm-hmm. The first one was the first one. I don't think I've seen the second one, but the first one was definitely very good. And then it kind of, it went the way of most franchises where they lose the plot and then they're just a money printing machine.
Then Mike said, Matt says, just skip to Dracula winning this tier.
Okay, well, are we going to Shark or Emotep for this one? I would go Mummy. But looks like we're
whatever you like, because whoever it is going to lose to Dracula.
I see. Lunch break is
pretty sure the
going for
Shark
Shark.
will win this one, though.
All right, let's go Shark.
Hey, you gotta give the Jaws. Jaws.
Right, we're going. Yeah, Jaws made it to the end, but we're gonna go Drac.
Congrats to Jaws. I mean, congrats to Dracula. Like,
we're on to round 2. That's from the Insidious. That's from the Insidious franchise. But let's take a break. And
he looks like the dude for Star Wars.
He does look like Darth Maul, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like Darth Maul. That's hysterical.
Right, let me get the chat back on.
All right.
Okay, well, Dracula wins round 1.
Skip to Dr. Acula.
Dark Acula.
So obviously,
Dr.
Dracula wins.
Acula.
What is in the comments? What is your favorite vampire film? Like, it doesn't have to be a Dracula film. It could be anything. Like I said, Underworld. Like, I love that.
Interview with the Vampire. I love that one.
Oh, Interview with a Vampire is a good one. That's a really, really good one.
Oh, the hand. I've got hand gestures. Can I do that now? What was the hand gesture you kept doing? Apparently, I can do hand gestures now.
Let me see. I don't know why he doesn't do it like he used to. It was my iPad.
Turn on reactions to. Let's turn it on. I don't know. Oh, someone's joining. Or not.
Man, it's weird to.
Oh, Gnome's here.
Testing.
No, man,
Can you hear us?
What are you vagabonds doing?
Hey, you want to step outside real quick?
What are you hoodlums doing?
Yeah. Well, we're stepping outside real quick.
Where are they? He's hanging out with Doc. Eh?
Doc came up to New Orleans, I believe.
Can you guys hear us?
No.
We can.
Yeah, baby. All right, boys. And, we got our pals Gnome and Doc.
There's Doc.
Hey guys, how's it going? Out in New
Cheers.
Orleans, hanging out.
Yeah.
How many are you in
We
so
can't
far?
hear you, but we
You
just assume you're saying nice things about us.
Assuming we're just saying
yeah.
that about us. Came out here for a barrel pick and having a good time.
Yep, we're
Nice,
at the Will and the Way here in the beautiful city of New Orleans, having a couple of drinks.
Been drinking since 9:30 this morning. If you don't start drinking in the morning, you can't drink all day.
Yeah, like I said, we can't hear anything y'all are saying. What does it say? We love you. Ah, yeah.
We love you too, guys.
I thought you had to pay extra for Vino's love. I thought that was a Patreon perk.
Everybody in the chat
The
says
silver
hello.
tier subscriber to get Vino's love.
Yeah, everyone go.
All right, we just want to say hi. We got to go back to drinking. We got drinks at the bar.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Yo, cheers.
Nice. That was fun.
That's fun.
That's what we gotta do our next live. Right down to New Orleans with Gnome. Bring down the whole game.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
All right, are they letting Canadians in to the States?
Well, I hope so. I'm going down to Disney World in January, so I hope so.
Oh, are you? Nice.
All right. So what we got? Okay, we got Blade. We asked a favorite vampire movie.
Oh, Blade. That's another
Blade is
good
great.
one.
Yeah, Blade is great.
That's a good one. Who said Blade? Oh, Sean. Nice, Sean.
A couple Blades actually. Iceman, Sean. My favorite Interview with the Vampire is definitely my favorite. The show, the new show it's on, it's all right. It's
What's that?
The Interview with the Vampire show. That's they're on season 2 already.
There's a TV show of the movie. Nice.
But no, it's pretty good. I prefer the film, but with Tom Cruise and what's his name? Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. That's when the pretty vampire became a thing.
Yeah, they got Hollywood's two hottest dudes at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Gave him long hair and gave him sharp
Hey,
teeth.
dude, it worked. They brought the ladies to the yard and the fellas. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my next drink.
All right, let me put it up the screen there.
What do we got? 2 ounces of dark rum.
You've got the what is this? I don't even know. Is this French or?
I don't know. You tell me.
Haute.
Halt.
Oh,
What language is this, guys?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's French, but I don't know.
So Matt says that when he went down to New Orleans, that Gnome got the sparkle drunk as hell.
Yeah. Well, that's what Gnome does, apparently.
That's what Gnome does. That's what he does. I'm sorry to break it to you, Matt. What were you thinking was going to happen out there? It's hysterical, man. I fully intend to go down there and see him at some point soon. Hopefully, for next year sometime.
That's cool.
Yeah. What's that? All right, Eric. Thanks for coming back. Sorry about your dad. That sucks. Hopefully, he gets better, man. We'll be praying for him, brother. That's nothing like a sick parent, you know.
Yeah. It's got a hello from Buffalo, Junior Borkowski.
Oh, nice. What's up, Junior? Welcome to the live, brother.
Welcome to
Buffalo.
live.
All right. He's actually funny. He's a fellow New Yorker, but he's closer to you than he is to me.
Yeah.
How far are you from Buffalo? Like 2 hours?
Me, I have no idea. I'd have to check.
I think you're pretty close.
Geography is not my forte.
Yeah, because I'm from New York City. I'm like 6 hours away from him, maybe. New York State's a pretty big state.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric. Oh, sorry about your dad. Hopefully everything's all right. Just saw the message now. And back to our regular program. All right, I'm gonna get ready for my second one.
Nice. Nice.
All right, so I'm making
I don't use maraschino as much as I used to, and I always forget how much I love it.
It is good. I remember though the first time I bought it because I was watching Greg at How to Drink, and he loves that stuff and he's using it a lot. So I tracked down a bottle, got it, but because it's cherry, I was expecting like cherry brandy, like cherry syrup, eh? So I remember I love it now, but the first time tasting it, I was like, oh, what is that? Because it's not at all what you'd expect, but it is very good.
I remember, I would say, like, I mean, I knew that Campari was supposed to be strong. I would say, so when I tasted it, I was just like, all right, I knew this was going to taste super bitter. So I expected it. I didn't love it, but I expected it. Same thing with, what's the Malort, same thing. The one that caught me by surprise with how, like, focused the flavor was green chartreuse. The first time I had green chartreuse, I was like, because I had yellow chartreuse first.
Yeah, that stuff's potent. Yeah, I mean, it's the opposite. It took me like 2 years to track down the yellow. Yeah, it took me a very long time to track down yellow. Now I've got like too much yellow.
I was like, whoa! I was like, holy! But I loved it. I loved it immediately though. Green chartreuse. The second I had it, I was like, holy shit! I was surprised how just it's. I mean, it's so strong. The flavor so little goes a long way, man.
Yeah. I'm making the black lemon drop.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, Sean, you'll like this one, Sean. I'm assuming you have a Verna, my friend. Come on, help me out.
You didn't see that.
Hey, Eric, do you make your own bullets? He says you can make silver bullets. I know Eric is a veteran. So we salute you, brother. Hey, Eric, how's your ear doing, Eric? How's your ear doing?
It's got a funky color to it.
That's different.
Dark.
It's dark. It's dark.
The lemon juice doesn't come out fully like jet black, and it almost gives it like a green.
It almost looks
tint.
like a really dark pine green from here.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a green. When I made it in the video, I actually added some purple edible glitter, and it gives it kind of a shimmering effect and almost a blue tint. This I didn't do it this time, but yeah, still pretty cool. But I mean, it tastes just like a lemon drop. So,
you know, everybody in this chat.
Very good.
Everybody in this chat has great Instagram pages too. So, feel free to put your Instagram page in here. If you're not following each other, you should. Everybody makes great cocktails. B-Rock makes great cocktails, and Sean and Eric and Rob. I mean, everybody. Just put your Instagrams in the chat. It'd be great to follow each other.
Rob doesn't like the color. It's a Halloween drink. Come on, look at that. Put a little.
It's like Halloween in Ireland.
We put a little bit of little touch of like dry ice in there, and you'll get those little smoke wisps coming out of it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool.
Hard to find here. Apparently in the States, you guys can get dry ice.
Walk outside in Canada and get that.
Real ice, not dry ice.
You gotta go to where Dave lives.
So you could definitely use. I use just a coloring gel. You could definitely use charcoal. I have some. I've used it last year in some Halloween drinks. I've got some activated charcoal that is food grade. So you have to make sure it's food grade if you buy it. The only thing too is, and some people, when I made cocktails last year with it, some people educated me, telling me that if you're taking specific medicines, which I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be drinking if you're on medicine, but the thing about if you ingest activated charcoal, it can bind to certain medicines, so they're not absorbed. So yeah, just watch out for that if you are using it. But other than that, there's no health risk or anything. It is food grade, and that will make it jet black. I decided not to use that for the vodka because I want it to sit in the bottle for a long time. I feel like the charcoal will probably settle eventually. Like in a cocktail, you're drinking the cocktail immediately, so it won't make a difference. But in a bottle that's going to sit there for a couple months or whatever, I feel like that charcoal might eventually settle down and not have the same effect. Yeah, see, Mike just decided to say that as well. So yeah, don't use it if you're taking medicine.
I think Mike's in the medical field, if I'm not mistaken.
But also don't drink if you're taking medicine. Maybe not for everything, but
speaking of green chartreuse, what is a spirit that you guys cannot get your hands on that you wish you could?
Malort.
Rob still has not had Mr. Black. He can't get it. He does, he's less excited about having it now, but there was a time.
Oh yeah, I was very excited when it was the thing. No, but the thing is, like, we've got good coffee liqueur. I'm sure that Mr. Black is the best coffee liqueur, but I've made coffee liqueur. I'm fine with what I have. But Malort, I've had it because I remember Carl sent us a little sample, and so I got to try it neat, and then I made a cocktail with it. I made a white Negroni with it, and I loved it and to me it tastes very similar to gentian liqueur, to like Sue's. So I didn't find it that repulsive, but I contacted the distillery that makes Malort, and I asked them if they would send me a bottle, and they said they would, but then they never contacted me again. So
it's only okay to me. I mean, it's fine. I'd rather have Sue's. Sue's is much more refined, for sure.
Oncology Pharmacy, yeah.
I'm surprised that it's hard to get good tequila in Michigan. I wonder. I mean, it's freaking Michigan, dude.
Really?
I mean, even in like Detroit, Mike, the big city.
I mean, I've gotten good tequila. I listen to a lot of who's our guy, our resident like tequila, Louis.
Louis?
Yeah, Louis. He often does these TikToks where he suggests like good vodka, good tequilas. Yeah. So I've taken some of his suggestions, and I found what I'm able to get locally. In Canada, we've got a decent selection in Canada. Obviously, nowhere. I remember Uncle Pete did a video once where he went to like a local, literally like he has a local liquor store that is just tequila and mezcal, and I was just like, wow! Like he was doing a little walkthrough in that video, and I'm just like, oh my god! So obviously, I don't have that kind of selection, but I've got some decent tequila. The problem is they're very expensive. So like I bought a few bottles recommendations from Louis, and they were just really expensive. So I keep them for sipping. Whereas for my everyday use, I buy an Espolón. I buy a Blanco Espolón and a Reposado Espolón, and those are my workhorse. But even they're like $45, so not cheap.
So Rob, number one, put the overlay on. But number two,
It's not on.
I can get anything in New York City, fortunately. So I mean, there's nothing I cannot get. I do want to read what some of the people are saying. Let's see. Sean says Ray and Nephew is hard to get, and also he's looking for some Denizen rum. Denizen rum is one I can get, but I forget I want it. I do want to pick some up. Ray and Nephew was on a shortage. I don't know if that's still the case, but it was a shortage for a while.
Oh, I got this recently, so it's nice and full. But
okay, so let's see. B-Rock says High West Midwinter's my trend. Okay. All right, so B-Rock orders some High West. Brazilian Rob says poutine. You have plenty of poutine, right?
Where's that comment? Poutine?
Poutine? Am I saying it right?
Oh, yeah, poutine. That poutine is
I've got
poutine? It's a Gaelic word, it's a Gaelic word, so you got to pronounce it all fucked up.
I've never.
Poutine.
Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't know you pronounce it that way. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's an Irish moonshine. Although mine is technically Canadian, but it's from basically an Irish distillery here.
Got it.
And I guess the rules of
Hamilton rums, you can't get those. B-Rock, where are you? Where are you located? Sean wants to get his favorite tequila, Baluate. I've seen that recently. Mike, you live in Kalamazoo, the home of Derek Jeter. Brands.
Mike's joining us.
Hey, Mike.
Motherfucker, did you just call poutine?
Poutine.
I got so mad I hopped on here to correct you.
Poutine.
Poutine, yeah.
When you got the Bronx accent, you can get away
Well, that's
with
why he was saying I hadn't seen the comment, and he said poutine. I'm like, who wrote poutine here? We're talking booze.
It's phonetically. I said phonetically correct though. I
get Gaelic is weird. I get it. That doesn't sound like CHs. It's weird, but like, come on.
Not too many Gaelics in the Bronx.
Well, it's the first time I worked with a Siobhan, and I was trying to not say her name until someone else did, and I'm just like Siobhan? Is it Siobhan?
Yeah.
It can't be Siobhan.
Mexican rums. Are you able?
Even this distillery, they changed their name, but they had to the first time I used their product on a video and I called them Ogham, and they were like, yeah, that's not how you say it. It's Ogham.
Yeah.
And I kept calling them Ogham. But yeah, Gaelic's weird.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, you're not able to get the Urupan. This is a pretty common one. That's pretty common at this point. He was talking about Mexican rums, the Saranda rums, which are crazy good.
Hey, Rob's asking the last cocktail, mine or Vino's? Mine was a lemon drop. Vino's was something.
Who has Rob? If I know Rob, he's probably talking about mine.
Probably, yeah. This one, right? The
one after that.
The Haute Relevo. Haute Relevo. That doesn't sound. I could be. I don't think it's French.
You're probably saying that wrong too. Well, it sounds like a Harry Potter. It sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
A spell.
Haute Relevo.
Haute Relevo.
Come on, am I wrong or what? That sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
It does. That's quite funny. But yeah. Oh, did we lose Mike? Is he back? It's got a black screen though. Threw a towel over the camera.
Damn, Sean, that sucks, man. If you could find a bottle, it's worth it. It's really, really good.
So who's getting
Especially
no?
like those agricole
Jason, where are you? Where are you located? You can't find any 151.
Well, in some places you can't get high proof stuff, man. I don't know where he is exactly, but some places you can't get.
Is it literally? Is it literally like it's not just the fact that it's rare? It's the fact that it's illegal to get.
Certain proof of spirits. You
Really?
can't get. Yeah.
Damn, that
I
sucks.
don't know if anywhere in the States is like that, but there's definitely countries like that.
Because
I believe like
we had
like in some of the like maybe even some of the Nordic countries or something like that, you can only get a certain proof.
So I remember because when I was younger and like in my early drinking days when I was like in my like late teens, early 20s, Bacardi 151 was a thing. I think they discontinued it. At least we don't see it here anymore, Bacardi. But the first 151 that I was able to find locally was Gosling's. Gosling's makes a 151, and I had a bottle of that. And then I recently got the Lemon Heart. That one I had to order from Alberta, so it wasn't available. Wasn't available locally, but I was able to order from Canada.
Yeah, the only 151 I have is Don Cool.
So,
which me and Sean are big Don Cool guys.
So he's from the UK, so that's interesting. You can't get to any 151.
So he's saying it's limited by quantity, not necessarily by raw.
It is hard because, like I said, the only one that was available in my local stores was the Goslings, and even that is they stock it so minimally that I have to. The LCBO is our local liquor store here in Ontario, and I'll look at their website has like their inventory for all the stores across Ontario, and there'll be maybe 2 stores that have it. Hopefully, one's near you because they won't ship in between stores, which is very annoying.
Well, I know that in some states you can't even get like Everclear, like the really high one.
Yeah, I can get Everclear here, but it's like I want Everclear to make my homemade liqueurs because it's high proof. So you can make higher proof liqueurs because you don't have to add as much spirit.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use it.
I can order it from Alberta, but for something that I'm going to use for a liqueur, it's so goddamn expensive. It's like $60.
Oh, really?
A bottle. Yeah, it's stupid expensive. Wow. That's why I use when I want high proof. I use mainly Wray and Nephew, but for a 750 ml for a standard bottle.
That's even worse. Expensive.
I know that's why I use Wray and Nephew for most of my liqueurs. The problem is this is rum, so it is adding flavor. But it's amazing. It's amazing flavor, but it is adding.
Adds a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
I can't even think of a clear 151.
There is a more available locally. It's still not, again, a quantity issue, but I can order from my local store. There's a vodka that's high proof, not quite as high as Everclear, but I think it's like 67%. So I mean, it's high enough that for liqueur is good. But even then, that bottle is not cheap. It's like $50.
So even Mike says in Michigan, the highest you can go with Everclear is 75. Yeah, which is still that's still great. But like if you want to when I do like my limoncello, I use the 190.
It's like 90. Yeah, it's like friggin' 95%. Eh? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
Some people I've heard some people friggin' like they drink that just like with a little bit of like soda water. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
What's that?
Everclear. People drinking like an Everclear and soda. Like, what are you doing?
No, Chino's actually not easy to find, period, Rob. That's actually not an easy one to find.
Yeah. I found a recipe for that. I'd like to try to make my own, but it's...
And even though I'm in New York City, you can't ship alcohol. So, like, even if if I find something I want in New York, I've got to go to the store to get it. I can't order it. So sometimes I know I can get anything here in New York because it's New York. It's not always convenient to get it because I may have to go to Brooklyn. You know, I'm not near Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a pain in the ass just to get a bottle of some Amaro that I want. You know.
Yeah.
Not you could. They have stuff now like kind of like DoorDash and stuff like that. But there's liability issues with that. I mean, with like this, some stores won't do it.
Man, I ordered. I was at home today. I was working at home today, and I was preparing. We're doing a Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving was last week. We're doing.
Hey, B-Rock, thanks for stopping by, B-Rock. Always a pleasure, brother.
But yeah, we're doing a Thanksgiving dinner with my in-laws tomorrow, and I needed some stuff, but I didn't have the car today. My wife was working out of the house, and I was like, I'm doing the live stream tonight. I'm not going to have time to go to the grocery store tonight. So I did a DoorDash grocery order, and holy crap, like, how are these people making money?
I don't know. We do it. We do it so often too.
I mean, it was the price of the actual items was roughly. They might have a surcharge, but it was roughly the same as if you went to the store, and then the delivery charge was only like $5, and then I tipped the driver.
And the convenience of it all.
Well, that's my point. Like it only cost me an additional maybe $10 to $12 from if I went to the store, and all like the convenience is totally worth that.
Yep.
I'm just wondering, are these people actually making money? They must be, because
that's a convenience fee that's worth paying. As opposed
absolutely.
to like, when you go to buy tickets for, I don't know if it's like this in Canada, but in America, you buy tickets for a theater, you got to pay like a $40 convenience fee.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah,
who's this
we bought tickets online. They had two fees, and we actually like called them and tried to get them to explain. They had a service fee and a convenience fee. And I'm like, okay, please explain what the difference is between these two fees. Or I don't think it was convenience. I think it was like a service fee and an admin fee. That's the same thing. You can't charge that twice.
I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, I think now it has to be baked into the price. You can't, like, it can't be a separate charge anymore. Like, for hotels. Yeah.
It's like here. There's a new apartment building being built here, and my wife's always looking because her parents are looking for a place closer, and there's the price of the rent of the place, and then on top of that they have a mandatory internet like you have to pay extra for internet, and it's mandatory. You can't opt out.
Mandatory.
I'm like, so like, why not just bake that into the price? Like, now you're just going to piss people off because there's this added price that's mandatory.
Well, they do that because if the first price you see is really low, you're more inclined to go into it, and then you find out all this other shit, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, you got a mandatory parking, mandatory internet. Yeah, let's jump into it.
Next round of monsters.
Something about a cinnamon bun. Sorry. It would be a good cinnamon bun. I'm not sure what we mean by this, but now I'm hungry. All right.
Hey, Eric, you took a truck into the city. Whew. That is a tough decision right there, my friend. So I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But Manhattan is not made for big trucks, man.
Okay, so we're on to
round.
So round two, we're starting with Lipstick Face Demon. That's apparently his name, but it's the movie Insidious, and he's kind of the primary antagonist or like primary evil force. He's like there's the famous jump scare from Insidious is this guy who like shows up behind and he's like, ah! And it is a pretty. And then the second one is the kaiju from Pacific Rim. So it's just a big ass monster. So yeah, none of these particularly are ones that I care for. But
I'm gonna say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a monster.
Iceman says kaiju. Mike says Kana, which I assume he meant kaiju. Auto corrected to Kana.
Who needs a pronunciation guide now?
Are we seriously not giving it to lips?
I think kaiju just means monster.
Yeah, but this specifically the Pacific Rim ones, which were like really kind of Godzilla-esque monsters.
Yeah, like the big guys.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I believe kaiju is like a Japanese word for just monster, but
Yeah.
it in the realm of Pacific Rim, it's these guys.
All right, well, kaiju,
All right,
kaiju won, so let's just go.
kaiju is winning this one. Pinhead or the Creeper
Oh,
from
hell
Jeepers
yeah,
Creepers?
Pinhead, baby. Pinhead, man.
Yeah, it's Pinhead. I don't
that's
think I've
not
ever
even
seen
close.
Jeepers Creepers.
I don't know if I have either,
Dracula is
but
my
Pinhead
favorite
Pinhead
kaiju.
is pretty epic.
Pinhead is epic.
That's a horror series that should come back. That'd be fun.
Gojira.
Hellraiser was good, man.
I don't think I've seen Jeepers Creepers. Is it good? There's like 3 of them or 3 or 4 of them, right?
There's a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Mhm.
Pinhead, baby. Whoa, Eric says Creeper.
Oh, we got some. Yeah, we got a vote for Creeper.
Eric, you're a rebel. You're a rebel, Eric.
I think it's gotta be Pinhead though.
Yeah, I think
He's like,
so.
like
Sorry,
even,
Eric.
I remember when I was like very young, too young to watch to watch Hellraiser, but I remember just seeing the cover of the movie in the videos when we go to like the video rental stores back in the VHS days, and the cover with Pinhead's face, and I was just like, yeah, I was creeped out, but I was also curious, like, what is this?
Yeah,
and he's just
a
an
cool
iconic,
he's a cool looking character.
cool looking bad guy for sure.
All right,
All right,
let's go with a Pinhead.
All right, the Predator or the
yeah,
Babadook? It's got to be the Predator.
I mean, come on.
The Babadook is
all day
creepy
long.
as fuck, but Babadook,
Dude, I
fucking Predator.
love the Predator. I love the Predator. I've seen every Predator film. Even these new ones, these like animated.
These new ones are kind of shit,
awesome.
but
Oh, they're cool, man.
Prey was. I enjoyed Prey, but the one before that was garbage.
Yes, I agree.
The one where like apparently like they were after autism, like they were trying to steal autism. Like it was really like who came up with that concept? It was so weird. Like no, they just hunt.
Did you like? This is your xenomorph guy. Did you like Alien vs Predator?
The first one was fun. I mean, it's not a great story, but the first one was fun. The second one was garbage. Yeah, Requiem.
Yeah,
AVP Requiem.
I don't really.
The first one I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I rarely turn movies off if I'm like halfway through. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna go for it. But that one was like super close.
But no, the first one was fun. I mean, it's not a great movie by any stretch, but it was a fun movie. Action monsters.
So it's
against
not fair to
monsters.
put action monsters against horror monsters because it's Predator and my slide.
I agree, but it's Predator. Come on, we got to put him in there. All right,
Right,
Predator.
we know this was over.
Gremlins or King Kong?
Oh, I
King
love
Kong.
both of them. I'm gonna go King Kong, but I love Gremlins, man.
Gremlins are fun. Don't put them in water.
I think Gremlins just have a fun like that, like right there, like the lore, like no feeding them after whatever, and they're cool. They're super cool. But King Kong is amazing, man.
Yeah,
all those like the recent King Kong versus Dracula versus the new one, the King Kong versus Godzilla was awesome.
How did he get what? He got censored apparently.
I think he probably said a curse or something.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it. That must be a YouTube thing because I didn't censor you. I wouldn't censor you.
Maybe.
Okay, so Mike's voting for Gremlins. We got one second move for Gremlins. It's 2-2. We need a
Is it 2 for Gremlins?
Oh, we got 3 for Kong now.
Oh, 2 for Gremlins. And 2
We had 2,
for
yeah,
Kong.
and Iceman for Gremlins.
All right, so Matt
Kong,
says
though.
something very important. Matt says something very important.
Then
Great
it's a-
Christmas movie.
It's Christmas movie. No,
Gremlins
I'm
is a
against
great
that.
Christmas movie. Nope, sorry, dude. It doesn't just take place during Christmas. It literally has like a Christmas like theme in it, dude.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with that one. See, like Die Hard just takes place during Christmas. Gremlins it really plays into it.
Yeah, but to me, if you're going to be a Christmas movie, you have to be like you can't be scary. That's not a Christmas emotion.
I mean, I think calling Gremlins scary is a stretch.
I mean, okay, let's reverse it. Let's say I wrote a movie about Dracula, or about about Dracula, but it was like a love story, and he never killed anyone. He never drank blood. It wasn't scary at all. It was just a wholesome like rom-com. Would you then still call it a Halloween movie?
Oh, so you're doing reverse psychology.
I'm reversing this one. I'm doing the Die Hard Gremlins theory and applying it to Halloween.
Well,
So,
can't
like,
two things be true at once?
Like, let's say we did a rom-com where like Jason Voorhees falls in love, and he doesn't kill anyone in the whole movie. There's not one scariness in the whole movie. It's just about him finding true love. Is that still a Halloween movie?
No, because by the nature of him not doing anything scary.
But it happens at Halloween, and it's featuring Jason Voorhees.
That's just a setting, though.
But that's
Right?
the same. But that's the exactly
So
that's my point.
So in Die Hard, it's a setting, but in Gremlins, it's like as part of the theme of the movie.
Okay, but like Halloween is the theme of this one too. He's going to a Halloween party, and he invites his girlfriend. That'd be such a bad movie.
Love, finding love is scary, dude.
There you go. So it's a Halloween movie.
There's a horror theme right there.
All right, chat.
Matt says I want to see that movie. I want to see your. He says he wants to see your movie.
To the AI.
You know you got to do it now, right?
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Jason falls in love.
So for our next live, we will debut the stream.
We'll call it Saturday. We'll call it Saturday the 14th. It's the next day.
No, it's actually it should be Thursday. No, it should be Thursday the 12th because he can't find love and then he goes to revenge.
There you go.
See, I know how to write a good film.
There you go. Thursday the 12th. What a terrible title.
Thursday the 12th. Thursday the 12th. No, I really want to see it. No, I really want to see that.
All right. King Kong wins this one, I think, eh?
Yes, yeah, I think he won, right? Did he win?
I clicked it. The Blair Witch or Godzilla? Yeah, I think it's got to be Godzilla. Blair Witch, I mean,
it's definitely Godzilla, but Blair Witch was wicked when it first came out. That was kind of crazy.
I love that. I love that film a lot. I know it hasn't aged well in the sense that like people kind of badmouth it now, but that is the first movie that truly scared me. Like I was freaked because I camped a lot growing up. So for me, it was like real. Like when you're in the woods and you hear sounds and shit, like sometimes that shit is scary. So to me, it was real. I actually appreciated the whole, I think it's been overdone now with the whole like shaky cam and like,
they started
found footage.
The hand cam.
Yeah. The found footage stuff they started for sure. So that one definitely, I do enjoy it. But Godzilla is so iconic.
It was super, like it had a lot of jump scares. That was like a jump scare like marathon. And even though you knew more jump scares were coming, it kept getting you.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I still get like goosebumps just thinking about like how the first guy that disappears, and then the next day when they wake up, there's like a bundle of sticks. And then when they open it up, there's teeth and bloody teeth inside.
I haven't seen it so long. I don't remember.
Oh my God. And then that night they hear him screaming and it's like, oh my God, this is so creepy. Like it's
in the comment section, what horror film actually made you like scared you?
Yeah.
I mean,
for me, it's definitely the first Blair Witch.
Like
the second
for him, it's Blair Witch Project scared the crap out of him.
What about you?
Me is that my mom loved scary films, and I was watching horror films at like 5.
So they weren't scaring you.
I became desensitized to it. Like I watch horror films to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like I love horror films, but they don't really scare me.
I'll take the guy.
Yeah, ice machine.
Yeah, that's my ice machine. It's true. Yeah, at the end, the guy standing in the corner. Oh, goddamn, that's
Dude,
creepy.
the bed thing with the stand over the bed.
No, it's at the end when at the end of Blair Witch, the guy when he's standing in the corner.
Because you know what Sean said, Paranormal Activity.
Oh
And
yeah. Oh yeah, that's a messed up one too.
when they would show the guy like standing over the bed in the security cam.
No, it's the girl. It's the guy was sleeping. And the girl.
Oh yeah,
gets
it's a
up and
girl.
she's
Whatever,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's
standing like that. That was messed
freaky,
up.
bro. I do get freaked out. I don't get scared, but I get freaked out.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity was another. I mean, again, they were like the second, like after Blair Witch, there was the second ones to do the found footage stuff. But then from there, it got bad. Like,
but they did it different though. They did the kind of more security cam stuff like that too, though.
Yeah.
So it was a kind of a cool kind of twist on it. Yeah, The Exorcist. What a film.
Exorcist is good.
But see, Eric, did you watch The Exorcist as a kid, like when it first came out? Because like that movie freaked people out when it came out, man. Like, you know, horror films used to scare the shit out of people back in the days. Like, what was it? The one with the knife, Psycho. Like people like ended up in the hospital from that film. Like it scared them so much.
There was also I mean, films that had a good they had a like not a cult following, but what I mean is there was like theories around them, stories around the films. Now you can just check the internet and see whether it's true or not. But like, you know, Exorcist, there was, you know, for years there was the story that like the actress who played the girl like killed herself afterward. That was not true, but it added to like the hype of the film, the lore of the film. Yeah. Then Blair Witch, when they I remember when they were like, I was in school when this was being marketed, they were marketing as actual found footage. They were like, this is not a film. They found this footage. And I remember because I believed it. I was like, this is real, up until I saw like it was the MTV Movie Awards and they're the actors. And I'm like, huh? Did they not die? Well, I guess that's fake.
Oh, Record. The original version of Quarantine from Spain. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I think I've seen like the like trailer for it, not the trailer, but like the thumbnail. Hey Mike, is that something like? Did you see that like on Netflix or something, Mike? I think I remember seeing that and wanting to see the actual movie. What's Matt say? I wasn't frightened, but I didn't like watching an Achilles cut by a knife in Urban Legend. What is Urban Legend?
Yeah, what is Urban Legend? Rob Zombie's Halloween 2's. I didn't like his second one. I liked his first one.
Yeah, the first one was good. The second one,
so much as being a show. That's what he's saying. I didn't read the rest of it. Yeah, his first one was a really good. I thought it was a really good remake of Halloween, but the second one was garbage.
I thought it's funny because when he did the first one, it was really good. I said, "Oh, like Rob Zombie's gonna be like a good ass director, dude."
But then the second one was just trash.
Yeah, sometimes you can't go too well too many times.
And then that I feel like that because they recently did two sequels to Halloween, but they kind of completely retconned all the other films up to the original film, and it's just like, what are you doing? The whole franchise is all messed up. All right, I think Godzilla wins this one.
I want to see this. I want to see this Urban Legend, and I want to see this Record films.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight after this, I'll make myself a third cocktail and watch a horror film.
Gmork from The Neverending Story, or the Cloverfield.
Cloverfield's good. Cloverfield's good, dude.
Yeah, but Gmork, man. I mean, even though that's not a horror film, that scared so many children.
That was scary. No, he was fucking scary, man. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm going Gmork because that was a scary ass dog. You look at it now and it looks so fake, but I didn't really care for it.
Was a fun movie. It was a fun movie.
I didn't like it. I feel like at that point I was already over the found footage genre because that was another found footage one.
I got it.
And I didn't care for it.
You just had PTSD. It was like
from Blair Witch, yeah.
Rob was rocking in his job. I'm tired of these found footage films. But yeah, Mork was scary as hell, man.
Yeah.
And that movie is one of my favorite. Never Ending Story was one of my favorite
I'm
movies.
surprised that has not been remade yet.
Shocked,
Yeah.
especially shocked knowing that like half the directors that are around right now probably grew up with it.
Yeah, I'm surprised like Peter Jackson would be like the guy to do it, and I'm surprised he hasn't.
I mean, unless whoever owns the license to it is like,
Just
no,
doesn't
I don't
want to
wanna
do it. Yeah,
You know, yeah.
because it's
It
like
doesn't need
as,
to be.
you look at movies like Star Wars or Jurassic Park. They're the effects like still stand up today.
Yes.
But that's the one crutch that Neverending Story has, where it's still great to watch. I watched it just took like maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I watched that too long
It still
ago,
looks
yeah.
great. It still looks great, but there are some like some scenes and like Gamork looks like quite obviously a puppet, and there's some scenes that are like, okay, that doesn't really stand up today. So done properly in the right hands, I think that could be a great story to retell.
But there's also something just so charming though about looking at it, like watching those old.
Oh, for sure.
It's sometimes you just don't want to touch it. It's like Dark Crystal. I'm a big Dark Crystal fan. I'm glad they never remade that. And when they released when they did the Netflix series, they kept it almost exactly to the original.
The thing about that Dark Crystal though is that you have part of the charm of that is the fact that it's like Jim Henson puppets. So
yeah.
You can't replace that with CGI. People would lose their shit because that's.
But don't forget Star Wars didn't. They got heat for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Star Wars went to digital, it was like.
Yeah, I mean
now it looks good now because the technology is caught up. But when they first did it with the prequels, it was like, oh my god, like some of the stuff just looks so bad, you know.
But it's almost like, but there's also a fact that they can't. I feel like sometimes they can't. It's like the craft has been lost because Yoda in Empire Strikes Back looks amazing. I don't question it. But then Yoda puppet in Episode 1, I was like, and then when they changed it to CG, I'm like, okay, it looks better CG. And then when they did episode the sequels, episode The Last Jedi, when Yoda shows up and they decided to make him a puppet. I was like, but it doesn't look good. It's like, you guys lost the craft.
The quality. It might be also the quality of the film. Like maybe in the kind of 4K high definition, it just doesn't look as good. But anyway, Rob, I think Clover won this one actually.
No, the Gamork. All right, Clover it is. All right, Stay Puft or The Thing.
Hold up, before we go further. Mike said he's never seen Neverending Story.
Oh, you got to watch that, buddy.
God, I forget. He's so young. I forget how young you guy is.
That's right. It is a great film. Don't watch the sequels. Just watch the original.
Mike, you'll love Neverending Story, Mike.
It's a cult classic, but just the original. Don't bother with the sequels. All right. As much as I love Stay Puft, The Thing is so creepy and so well done with practical effects that I got to.
I know, Stay Puft, dude. Stay Puft, man. Stay Puft is awesome. He's besides Slimer, like he's the ghost.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like the thing is, that's another one. We talk about how Dren was very like creepy. The Thing is so creepy. How like the two people like merging, and what's crazy is they did a reboot in like 2015 or something. They did a reboot of The Thing, and they decided to go all CG with it, and it just looks garbage. And it looks so bad.
I remember when I was a kid, a young, whatever, teen. I used to subscribe to Fangora. Do you remember Fangora magazine? Did they have that in Canada?
No.
So it was a magazine that was all about horror films, and they used to do a lot of like behind the scenes of the special effects, makeup, and stuff like that. And I remember when they did this one, and it was really cool. I remember distinctly how cool that episode was. Or that
it's the puppetry, there's that one scene where like the guy's about to defibrillate And then right as he like goes down to defibrillate, the guy's chest like opens up into a mouth, and then it bites his arms off. And I remember seeing it behind the scenes about how they did that, and it's just like that's so cool. It's so grotesque. It bites out and then he pulls back and his arms just get ripped off, and it's so grotesque, but it's so cool how they able to do that. Now it's just like okay, like
you could see like where how the stop motion.
Yeah.
That, but
It's
still looks
so
really
cool.
Good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So wait, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, we got thing.
We got
We got a bunch of Stay Puffs. I don't know.
Now Rob jumped in with the thing.
I think Stay Puff's got it, but
I think Stay Puff got it, Rob.
all right, Stay Puff. Stay Puff's pretty awesome. Pennywise or the Pale Man? Oh, these are both awesome.
Oh man,
the Pale Man is so creepy. That's
so
from
creepy.
Pan's Labyrinth. The guy with the hands, the eyes in the hands, and he eats two little children. Oh, but Pennywise is amazing too.
Pennywise cooler, scarier character, but Pan's Labyrinth, way better film.
Yeah, I agree.
And it is actually really good. The remake, the new one, is really good. But Pennywise is freaky as hell. Like
I know. And I mean, and they're both good. Like the original with Tim Curry was amazing, and then the remake with what's his name? I forget his name, but like he brought it up.
And the funny thing is that both those guys look weird without makeup.
I know.
They were like the perfect choices for this.
But but Pan's Labyrinth is a great film, but that scene is so creepy. And she can't get out of the room, and he's turning the corner, and he's got his little eyeball, and he's like, oh.
So weird, so good.
All because she couldn't resist eating a grape.
That's what's his face, the actor, the Spanish guy.
It's Guillermo del Toro.
The director, the Spanish
Guillermo del Toro.
He's so good, man.
Yeah, and Doug Jones
He's doing the new Frankenstein, by the way, the Netflix Frankenstein.
That's right. I didn't know that. And also Doug Jones, the actor Doug Jones, who's done more kind of creep. He's one of the actors.
Kind of things,
yeah, he loves to be put up in so much makeup, and he does the Pale Man, but he's also the Fawn, Pan.
Yeah.
So he plays both characters, and he's done so many creatures and characters. He's a very tall, lanky person, and he loves to be Bill. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård is the
Bill Skarsgård. Good call, Mike. Good call, Mike.
But Doug Jones, you look at. There's a nice video of him on YouTube from a couple of years ago. A nice interview, and it goes through all the characters he's played. And he's great actor, and he does these creepy characters very.
Safe to say, Pennywise got this one, Mike. Got this one, Rob.
Pennywise has got it, but Pale Man is a fantastic character as well.
All right, who's next?
All right, Kaiju and Pinhead.
Yeah, this is
already at second round. It's Pinhead.
Yeah, this is Pinhead.
Predator and King Kong.
Yeah,
I gotta go Predator. I just love Predator.
Hold on. We need to vote. We need a vote here because I love Predator and King Kong. See, the problem with me is that I have such I lean towards vintage so much.
I think it's iconic. I just don't really care for any King Kong film that much.
What?
No, I never.
Did you see the recent one?
With which one?
The Godzilla and King Kong?
No, I didn't. I don't care for those films that much. I'm not a big Godzilla. I love the big monsters. I'm not a big monster guy. I like my smaller monsters. Like King Kong, Godzilla, the big kaiju fights. I'm not
hysterical. You like what was the ones the famous 80s one where it's like a head in the toilet. It's a little like they're not gremlins, they're like not trolls. Goonies? No, not Goonies. Ghoulies.
Oh, I don't think I've
Did
seen
you
that.
watch Ghoulies?
No.
That's a
It's a hand in the toilet. I'm thinking friggin' skibbity toilet.
No, Ghoulies. I forget I have a few years on you still. So yeah, it's a classic '80s horrible B movie, but it's funny as hell. Ghoulies are basically like a precursor to Gremlins.
Sorry, I gotta put this comment up. Fun. All right. So, yeah, Kong. We got 2 votes for Kong, 4 votes for Predator. Ooh, Predator might take this one.
No, I think Predator got this one, man.
Yeah.
I'll chime in if there's a. Wait, did Mike just do? Did he just do Sloth?
Hey, you guys! I didn't put Sloth in this list. Is he a monster? Or is he just a misunderstood person?
All right, Eric, take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping by as always, pal.
Cheers. All right, let's give it to the Predator.
Yeah, we give that one to the Predator.
Okay, Godzilla versus the Cloverfield. I think that's an easy one.
That's yeah. I wouldn't even think about this. Let's just go to Let's go to
Godzilla. Stay Puft or Pennywise? Ooh.
Yes.
Big Clown versus Big Marshmallow. First of all, who would win in a fight? Could Pennywise defeat Stay Puft?
I mean, unless Pennywise has a hell of a sweet tooth, I think he's probably. I'm gonna go Pennywise. If I'm gonna be realistic about.
Yeah,
this.
I mean, at the end of the day, if he were, monsters are there to frighten. He's definitely the more frightening one.
Rob, if you saw a gigantic marshmallow man coming down the street in Ontario, you would.
My favorite part is because as soon as he arrives, he has got that smile, right? But when they start shooting him with their proton packs, he suddenly goes like, he's got this big frown. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. It's just, but it's definitely like it's the more iconic. As much as the what's the name of the villain in Ghostbusters? Gowser, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
So that's really the villain, but like the most iconic is Stay
Puft and Slimer and Slimer.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
He's already got the most votes.
Oh, Pinhead and Predator.
I love Pinhead, but this is actually pretty easy for me. I think the Predator's.
Yeah, I think it's Predator.
Predator's too epic.
Predator is epic.
Dude, the sound he makes, that clicking sound alone.
Oh, that clicking sound is the coolest.
So cool, man.
As much as they've made good movies, nothing will beat the original with Arnold.
No, never.
It's just so good.
No.
And that's a perfect example of one that stands up today. There's no like effects in there that are so bad that take you out of the film. It's just such a good action film, and
the scene where Schwarzenegger like covers himself in mud.
Yeah,
that's one of the most creative like scenes in one of those action films like that. It was super smart.
To me, one of the most iconic scenes is when Arnold and what's his name from he
Ventura?
died. No, the guy from Rocky who died recently.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
Apollo Creed. What's his real name? Anyways, when they first meet, and he's like Dylan, and then they like shake hands, and you just get a close up of their muscles when
their biceps.
Their biceps.
How about when the black guy shaving and he cuts his face? That's a great scene too.
The CIA got you pushing too many pencils. It's such a good film. All right, we're going Predator. Although we have 2 votes for Pinhead.
What happened to you, Dylan? You used to be someone I could trust. Hey, look who's here. Bab is in the house.
Carl Weathers. That's who's here?
Bab.
Oh, hey. Better like bourbon. Yeah, how's it going? But Abdul Dylan used to be someone I could trust. Yeah, all right.
So Predator has this one, Rob.
Godzilla and Pennywise.
I love Godzilla. I'm obsessed with Godzilla. So,
could Godzilla's atomic breath kill Pennywise? Probably not.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but no one's killing Godzilla either. These guys don't die. But Godzilla is just too awesome.
I mean, there's something just amazing about Tim Curry is just an amazing actor. I feel it's so sad that he had like such a like crazy stroke and he's been like wheelchair bound. He's apparently he's in an upcoming movie, I think, playing a villain again. Like, yeah, I mean they wrote a part almost specifically for him where he can basically just like sit and be the villain.
But they don't. They don't make. You just don't see character actors like that anymore. Like guys
he's
who like
so good.
You know, like when you think of like Christopher Walken, you think about him, like you know it's them, but they're just so good.
Even when he plays,
no one could do it the way they do it.
And like he can play villains creepy, he could play villains funny, like in Home Alone 2, you know? Like I crack up every Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like dude, like
that one,
man. No one could do that with that again.
My favorite part of like the whole Home Alone 2 is the way he says pizza. It's when he tells it's when he tells what's his name, Kevin, that he's got a limo for him and he's like, and you've got a pizza waiting for you. Like only Tim Curry can say pizza in such a weird way.
I don't know what's going on here. What do we got? We got it's Carl Weathers. Matt
Carl Weathers,
Weathers.
Carl Weathers, that's right.
All right, so we got Godzilla.
We got quite a bit of Godzilla, but quite a bit of Pennywise as well.
Pennywise, Godzilla.
Ooh, that is a good. Tim Roth is a great actor.
Yeah, he's great. I haven't seen him in a while though.
His show. Does anyone ever watch? There was what was that? What was that? I don't know what it was called. What's that? I want to look that
TV
up.
show.
He had a TV. He was a lead in a TV show. It only ran for 2 seasons. It was kind of. It was. And he was basically like a human lie detector, where he could like he could tell if people were lying, and so it was a crime. It was like a police crime drama, and season 2 kind of went a little stupid, and then they got canceled. But season 1 was like I watched it. And I was like, this is like an amazing show. It was so good. What was it? Tim Roth TV show.
Tim Curry.
It was called Lie to Me.
I've heard of that, but I never watched it.
It was an amazing show, especially season 1. The season 2 kind of went a little too far, but it was he was so good in that. It was an amazing show.
Last thing he did was Glorious Bastards, as far as I can remember. Wow, that's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago. I mean, he reprised his role in She-Hulk, but that wasn't very good.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of those kind of actors, you know.
Yeah.
I would say what's his name? He just did the commercial for I think Macallan Scotch.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. No, it was for Lefroy, wasn't it?
No, Lefroy. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. Oh my God. Was it?
He's another one.
You see how much I've sacrificed?
yeah, exactly.
I can't even think of his Spider-Man. Freaking
the Green Goblin, guys. Green Goblin.
he's somewhat of a scientist myself.
He's in that like that realm of where his face is part of his like acting.
Oh God, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe. There you go. Love him. All right, so what do we got here? I think we need to do a tiebreaker, Rob, because it's a tie.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going Godzilla.
I would go Pennywise.
Oh shit, that's right. All right, guys, we need someone to break this. We're tied at 3 each.
All right, next one we see, whether it's Pennywise or Godzilla. Next one I see is going.
First one to type, even if you vote already. First one to type in.
Just type it in.
Just type it in. Come on, type it in. Somebody type in. Quick. Who's going to be the first?
Is it Pennywise or is it Gojira?
Come on. Gotta see if you're
still talking.
attention,
they're just talking Scotch. What are you
they're
doing,
talking about the Scotch commercials. They're still talking about Willem Dafoe. Pennywise wins. Mike.
Oh, I didn't even see it. You wrote Pennywise?
Oh, and Babs said Godzilla.
Pennywise was first, as I can see from Mike. All right, Pennywise it is.
Wait, did Mike? Wait, hold on. So wait, did Bab voted for Godzilla, right? Did Mike vote?
I see Mike from Pennywise. Mike said Pennywise.
Yeah, all right, just do Pennywise. That's fine.
All right, Pennywise wins this one. Predator and Pennywise. Oh, I'm gonna give it to Predator. I gotta give it to Predator. I mean, it's true that he's less horror and more action, but it's the friggin' Predator, man.
But
see, I was envisioning our final round being Predator and Xenomorph, because then it would be Alien versus Predator. But you guys fucked it up in the first round.
Dude, you can't have Godzilla. I mean, you can't have Dracula in here. I think that's gonna happen. I mean, if Dracula doesn't win this, I'll be shocked.
It should have been Alien versus Predator. God damn it!
We've had some surprising ends to this thing, though.
Yeah, it's true. I think Predator's getting it.
Pennywise is better overall monster, but rule of cool wins, so Predator.
The rule of cool. This is true. All right, Yocha.
Yeah, I think Predator has this one, even though.
And here we go.
Brazilian Rob jumped in. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Dracula, man. And
let's. This is the final one, so let's discuss a little bit. But I think Dracula's got to win this one, despite the Predator being fucking awesome.
No, I do. But Dracula's cool. Dracula's cool as hell. You picked Christopher Lee. You should have done this guy's face.
I mean,
you should have done Gary Oldman's Dracula.
Yeah, but Christopher Lee is so cool, though.
I travel miles of oceans. What's he say? I travel oceans of time to be with you. Whatever how he says.
Yeah, I mean, Gary Oldman's fantastic, but I mean, Christopher Lee. I love that. I love one of my favorite Christopher Lee. This guy's done it all. Like that guy had an amazing life. One of my favorite Christopher Lee quotes is from when he was working on Lord of the Rings, and when his character gets stabbed, and so Peter Jackson they're going through the script. Peter Jackson was like, he gets stabbed in the back, and he's supposed to like yell out like ah, and then Christopher Lee looks at Peter Jackson and he says, "Have you ever seen a man get stabbed in the back? I have. They don't scream." Because he fought in World War II, so he's just like, I've seen a man get stabbed because the wind gets like sucked out of your lungs. You get stabbed right through the lungs.
Did they do that? Did they do that? What's that scream? The famous scream that they put in
the Wilhelm scream. Ah!
Yeah, there was the Wilhelm scream.
No, but that's what he ended up doing. Like, if you go back to that scene and he gets stabbed and he just kind of goes ah, like he doesn't scream because he's like. But the fact that this guy was like, what a badass thing to say.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Like, have you ever seen a man get stabbed? Because I have.
I love when Gary Oldman goes, "You have to forgive me. I've already eaten, and I do not drink blood. Oh yeah, I do not drink wine." That was so fucking dope, man.
The only thing that ruined. I mean, I love Bram Stoker's Dracula. Is definitely my favorite Dracula film.
You have to forgive me, sir.
The only thing that ruins it is Keanu Reeves' horrible accent, and I love Keanu. Keanu Reeves is one of my favorite actors too, man. But he is not a character. So he's not a character actor. We talked a lot about character actors.
He's not. He's not.
Like Gary Oldman, Anthony Hopkins, a lot of character actors. Keanu Reeves is not a character actor.
Forgive me, sir. I did not mean to. He's like still Bill and Ted with an English accent. I did not mean to offend you.
That's literally what it is. It's Bill and Ted
he literally said
trying to be British. Forgive me, sir. I am trying to.
But I watch that movie at least once a year though because I just love it.
It's a great film for sure.
Oh man! So I mean, I think this one's a clear. This is actually a pretty easy win here.
Dracula wins. Nice. What did you guys think of the? It unfortunately never got a sequel, but what's his name? Not Chris Evans, but someone Evans who did a Dracula movie recently. Chat, who Dracula Untold. Who plays?
Oh,
in that?
that's great. That's really I love
Evans.
that one.
Luke Evans. Yeah, Luke Evans.
That was
and that
really
was
good.
yeah. I enjoyed
Because it made him very sympathetic.
It also told the origins, which is nice, and I
did.
And I like it was kind of because all the story they rewrote the story a little bit because all the stories of Dracula pin Dracula as being the original vampire, but in this story there was if you remember Charles Dance played like an older vampire.
So remember that kind of decrepit.
Yeah. And if you look at they didn't say his name in the in the movie, but if you look at the IMDb page, he was credited as Caligula. So Caligula was a Roman emperor who was known for being.
I didn't realize that's how he was credited. Really?
Yeah, he was credited as Caligula. So they're basically saying Caligula was the original vampire who created Dracula. I thought it was a cool little addition to the lore.
I mean, it's obviously like a way departure from original lore, though. But that sounds pretty cool. Hey, Babs, I want to see Nosferatu, the new one. I have it on my queue. Is it really good? I haven't looked into.
Yeah, and that's a Bill Skarsgård as well, eh? So my only issue with Nosferatu is it's a even though it's got its own cult following and everything, it's a clear, complete ripoff of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Who's this, Rob? Repeat that.
The Nosferatu story is a clear ripoff of Bram Stoker's Dracula, and there's actually been like a legal battle that's been going on for like 100 years.
No way, really?
Oh yeah, like the
Bram Stoker
descendants of the estate of Bram Stoker has been trying to sue the estate of the writer of Nosferatu, claiming that you completely ripped off our story, which they did. But you know what's funny about these things? It gained its own cult following, so it's just as popular.
The interesting thing is like Dracula and Frankenstein in particular are books, right? They're originally books. Like a lot of people haven't read the book. I'm a pretty avid reader. Like those books are incredible, man. I don't know if you've ever read them before. They're beautiful, beautiful books. Like I could see why they turned into what they turned into. Like these are the two most famous monsters ever, right? I mean, you could argue that the Mummy and the Wolf are up there too, but Dracula and Frankenstein's monster, by far the most popular, and both books are incredible. Both books are really, really good. Like a strong recommendation for anyone who likes to read.
I kind of like the whole Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde story because
you know what, Rob, that's a good one too, actually. Yeah.
It's fascinating because it's kind of the origin of the whole Hulk, Bruce Banner origin as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never thought about it that way. That's right.
But the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde it was more subtle. Like the transformation was not as like the Hulk. He becomes huge and green.
Yeah.
This was more
it's a superhero thing though, so it's different.
And apparently, like I've never read the original, but I've read about it, about the original story, and it was left quite vague on purpose because the idea was more of it was less meant to be a horror story and more of a psychological take on every person's own kind of struggle with your dark impulses. How like you've got these dark impulses. You're like, I'd love to do this, but I know it's wrong. And here's a guy who basically was able to split that, and it kind of keeps him away from consequences because it's like, well, I didn't do those things. That guy did those things. I'm not him, So it's an interesting take, an interesting telling of that kind of story in a paranormal way. But the idea was basically of the original work was to be kind of a psychological telling of this duality as opposed to just being like a horror thing.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to watch this Nosferatu thing. I may.
I want to see the Bill Skarsgård Nosferatu. Looks interesting.
I may watch that tomorrow. Anyway, so Rob, what are we doing for our shot, man?
I don't know. I made one recently with a called the Graveyard Shot on one of my videos, so that could be a nice Halloween one. Let me look up the recipe here. I used there was some Isla Scotch, some Di Serono, and the Jägermeister coffee. But you could easily just do.
I have all three of those.
Well, that's all right. Let me just find the specs for it. But
all right, guys. I know you may not have these ingredients, but if you do, join us in that shot, or just join us in any shot, or just toast us with a glass of water, or swallow your saliva, whatever you got to do.
Let me just go find the specs for it.
While you do that, I'll clean up the bar a little bit.
Okay, so we're doing an ounce of the Jaeger coffee. So if you don't have that, you could.
Okay, Rob, you said an ounce of the coffee. Okay.
It's the Jaeger cold brew. If you don't have that, you could do You could do half an ounce of Jaeger and half an ounce of a coffee liqueur.
Mr. Brizzy, Mr. Blizzak.
I'm gonna get a little skull shot glass here. Here we go.
Oh, nice. You said half an ounce, right, buddy?
An ounce of Jaeger.
An ounce of the Jaeger.
Yeah, I said half an ounce of Jaeger and half an ounce of coffee liqueur if you don't have the cold brew one. Otherwise, it's a full ounce.
If you guys don't have
it's really
cold
good,
brew one,
yeah.
Yeah, see, if you can just find like maybe the little one to try it out, because I got the little one. I gotta tell you,
I couldn't get the little one, but I'm happy with the big one because it is very, very nice.
I don't own the big one, but I'll pick up the little one every so often when I see it. I don't want to own the big bottle, but the little. If you get one of these, they're delicious.
And then it's a quarter ounce of a smoky Scotch and a quarter ounce of Di Serono.
All right, I got the Isla Mist.
Amaretto. If you don't have. Doesn't have to be specifically Di Serono, but
quarter ounce
of each.
I gotta tell you, Rob, I love this Isla Mist.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
And it's cheap. That's what's nice about it.
It's so cheap. It's an 8-year expression. It's got like character, man.
Yeah, it's got I mean, it's not a single malt. That's why it's cheap.
No, definitely not. But I mean, it's got.
But it gets the job done.
Character. And you said this Serrano, right? Oh, I gotta refresh. Look at this. Vino's running low.
All right, is anyone joining us for the?
Sounds like it would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's primarily the Jaeger coffee, but then you get a nice little smoky kick and a nice little sweet orgeat kick from the. Nice.
Rob, you stirring this down or no?
In my video, I shook it to get it chilled, but I'm not doing that now. I'm just gonna put it in the shot glass.
All right. Oh, you went straight to the glass. Let me just give it.
I went straight to the glass. Yeah, you can give it a stir, give it chilled.
Give it a quick stir.
It does. I mean, it definitely does have that licorice taste. But I mean, I'm not a big licorice guy, but it's not bad. I mean, if you don't mind just standard Jaeger, this is just adds coffee, and that's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
That's it. No, that tastes pretty good. I like the way the Amaretto's working with the coffee before.
Yeah, the Amaretto's a nice touch to it for sure. Oh, hold up. Hey, Mike, you want to join us and do the shot? Mike is gonna make it.
How much does it lean licorice? Not a huge fan. Yeah, like Rob said, it's not super anisetti, licoricey. It's definitely there, but the coffee helps to really balance it out. It tastes really good.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, the thing with the thing about Jaeger, like if you haven't really given it have you ever revisited it as like an adult and in a really good cocktail, you have like a bad connotation of it that is probably not going to be there anymore if you give it some time. Like I remember, for me, what's it called, Jaeger was like, I had a horrible connotation to it, man. I remember high school, college, drinking this shit, and then when I got older, I was like, I'm not touching this stuff. Now I love it. It's tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's literally
I made
tomorrow.
I made a video about that I made a video short about that recently. How when I grew up, the Jaeger bomb was this this kind of mystical party drink that was almost like an initiation thing. But people assumed that obviously it's Jaeger and Red Bull, so it's not a very hard drink. But people assume that Jaeger is like this super high proof crazy shit that's gonna fuck you up. But it's like no, it's an Amaro. It's got a weird taste if you're not used to it. But I mean, but yeah. So it's got this weird when growing up, Jaeger has this weird kind of reputation, but it's not bad at all.
No. It's actually quite delicious, actually. Especially in a good drink. Like there's one I make, the German Vacation, that's really good. The Surf on Acid is really good. There's a few. I made a few videos with this stuff.
Oh, I think Mike. There we go. He's back.
Yo, hey, can you hear me okay?
All right.
Sweet. Cool.
What's that?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just saying, if we're talking Jaeger cocktails, the Surfer on Acid's good. I prefer a Skater on Crack, which is kind of like a...
I've not had it, but I've heard of that. What is the swap there?
So you take the rum, you separate it from the coconut, so it's like an overproof rum and Jaeger as your base spirit, split 1-to-1, and then you kind of take that and the pineapple becomes like pineapple and cream of coconut, like a pina colada, but acid adjusted to blend. They're so good. I had a kick about that was my cocktail kick this summer was Skater on Cracks. Those were so good.
I gotta ask. This is his Oma, which I assume grandmother keeps Jaeger in the freezer just in case.
That's a good way to do it.
In case of what, the zombies or something?
Just in case of what? Yeah, I want to know what's the in case.
When I worked in the industry, you kept the Jaeger in the freezer. That's why people wanted their Jaeger shots.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I don't get. A lot of people do that, eh? Like keep spirits in the freezer.
It adds a viscosity to it. Like it's like Stoli. If you freeze Stoli, it actually has a viscosity to it that most vodka doesn't have.
Well, I remember I was watching Daniel and the Whiskey Tribe guys, Daniel and Rex, and it was a couple of years ago and they were reviewing the Johnny Walker White Walker when Game of Thrones was a big thing, and I bought that bottle, and it wasn't bad. It was it was fine, but the bottle said enjoy chilled. Like you're supposed to store it in the freezer. And and Rex Daniel was immediately like, that's a weird thing to say because when you chill a whiskey, you're basically subduing a lot of its flavor. So it's almost like they're saying, our whiskey's shit. Put this in the freezer so that you won't taste much of it.
I think they would
Johnny Walker Red in the fancy bottle.
More of a marketing thing. I mean, it's like that's like it's an ice thing, so it's supposed to
it was more of a gimmick because it's the White Walker scotch, but all right,
gentlemen,
so
everyone,
the graveyard shot
in the chat, thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Slancha. Oh, that's good.
Rob, that's good, Rob.
That's a really good one, eh?
That little smoky edge.
And the Di Serono,
with the sweetness from the Di Serono and
sweet and smoky on the finish, eh? Very nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
The
Di Serono and the Jaeger is just like peak.
What's that?
I bet you can. I bet you can rebalance that to a hell of a cocktail.
Yeah, absolutely. Eh?
I mean, that's speaking of the whatever what's it called? Let's skate. Now he's got me saying skater. What's it?
The Surfer on Acid?
Whatever on Crack. The
Skater on Crack. Yeah. Skater on Crack.
The Skater on Crack started as a shot. And then it turned into a cocktail. Let's see. Walking Blue. Pros. 80 cc. So Bab says his grandmother's 80, so she's seen some shit.
Some shit. Shit that makes you want to put the Jaeger in the freezer.
That's funny.
Oh, I gotta put that on the shirt. That's great merch.
God willing, she's got another.
I've seen some shit that makes me keep Jaeger in the freezer. That's fucking hilarious.
Awesome. Well, listen, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Mike, thanks for jumping on screen with us, brothers. Nice
Absolutely, yeah.
You look good. Did you change your hair? Your hair looks different.
Yeah, I dyed my hair black.
Nice. Looks good.
Thank you.
I'm partial to black hair, my friend. So.
Hey, keep it colorful as long as you can. Second it goes gray, it doesn't go back.
That's right. I got some gray going on in the beard, and it's pissing me off.
Dude, my beard is all gray. I just got a black mustache. It's so weird. It's like it looks like I painted, but I don't.
No, but like in the past year, I've been like pulling out these white hairs every time I see them, and then now it's getting to the point where I can't keep up.
You're gonna look like the dude from Whiskey Tribe soon, dude.
That's right.
And Doc,
I guess that's corny, right?
Doc has a huge gray beard.
Yeah.
Doc's all gray. All right, gentlemen, I got to get out of here. I want to wish you all a happy night, good night, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
And, we'll see you. I guess what Christmas.
We'll do a Christmas
live?
theme. We'll do a Christmas live for sure.
That'll be fun.
Maybe one in November if you guys are up for it.
All right, sounds good,
We'll
brother.
see. All right, folks. Cheers, everyone.
Remember, when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail.